Good morning. It is my pleasure to welcome everyone to this special historic day, the unveiling of the project board for the new Gwendolyn Van Putten School. I am Mercedes Loeb-Spanner, Mistress of Ceremony for this wonderful occasion. At this time, I would like to acknowledge the presence of the Government Commissioner, Ms. Alida Francis, Island Council Member, Ms. Adelka Spanner, Director, Social Domain, Ms. Carol Jack, Board of the Foundation for Secondary Education, Ms. Fleur Lacher, Director of Gwendolyn Van Putten School, Ms. Mirella Time, OCV, RCN, Mr. Devon Jamie Lopes, Station Construction, Mr. Patrick Vassier, Station Construction, Mr. Anthony Reed, E&I, Director and staff, Mr. Fred Cuvelier, Stucco, Mr. Jury Ranzijn of Program Project Management and staff, the GvP school students. Again, welcome. The project leader for this project is Siem Dijkshoorn, and he is working closely along with the program project management team. Many people are here today from different places. Together, we share the same desire that this new school be the best possible place for our young people to study and grow. So today is a wonderful day for St. Eustatius and the entire people. At this time, please help me warmly welcome the Government Commissioner, Ms. Alida Francis.
Good morning and welcome. Protocol already established. The construction of a brand new building to accommodate students, teachers, educators, management, and support staff of the Gwendolyn Van Putten School is long in the making. The process started in 2010 with the publication of the Education Housing Plan 2010-2015, known as Onderwijshuisvestingplan St. Eustatius 2010-2015, in which it was concluded that the Gwendolyn Van Putten School was in dire need of maintenance and had a shortage of classrooms. The last bottleneck, mainly the shortage of classrooms, was solved by building a new Governor de Graaf School, and then the transfer of the classrooms for the Gwendolyn Van Putten School took place. The recommendations from the housing plan were laid out in a covenant that was signed in 2012. As a next step, a consultant was contracted in 2015 to establish a realistic spatial program of requirements. Because of financial constraints, the process came to a standstill and had to be picked up again in 2015, when an architect was appointed to prepare what was then the preliminary sketches. And then following a European tender, another architect was contracted to work out plans and to prepare the tender documents. The idea at the time was most of the buildings would be renovated and were therefore assessed for compliance with what is known as the Best Building Code. Structural measures had to be taken with financial consequences. Therefore, the complete demolition and new build, efficient building became an option. Following up on the decision to construct a new building, a report was finally completed in April of 2019 with a program of requirements for the new GvP school. And you would see that we started in 2010, and it took 9 years to finally come up with the program of requirements. I want to share with you, though, that when I came into office in 2020, the original idea was to build at an entirely different location. However, when we looked at the location, we did not find the location future-proof. Future-proof meant it would have been located in the heart of Oranienstad with limited parking, no possibility to expand horizontally. You would only be able to expand vertically, and in the core, we did not believe that would be a desired construct for the expansion and new construction of the Gwendolyn Van Putten School. I want to share with you that also an up-to-date covenant was signed in 2019, and it was in July 2020 that we were able to find a more suitable plot of land to realize the school building. And this plot of land on which we stand today, we are facing today, it took a while. The acquisition of that land took almost a year, but after a tender procedure and an addendum to the covenant, we are finally here, and it was in June that the contract was signed with Stacia Construction. So, 2 consultants, 3 architects, 1 contractor, and 12 years later, we are now here to officially start the new construction of the Gwendolyn Van Putten School. I want to take this opportunity to thank a number of persons. I want to mainly thank Mr. Siem Dijkshorn, who has collaborated closely with me, and of course all the previous stakeholders, so that we were able to finally reach where we are right now. The board of the Gwendolyn Van Putten School, as well as the management team, were very instrumental in helping to formulate the program of requirements, because the program of requirements determines how to move forward. What are the most important ingredients for the school to be able to expand? And I'm happy that we changed locations, because at the first intended location, we would not have been possible to accommodate the school in its plans to also establish a agricultural faculty, meaning that students will be able to, on the grounds of the new facility, be able to practice and be educated in agricultural sciences. I want to also make use of this opportunity to thank Mr. Ronnie Duggins, who facilitated the public entity in acquiring the land on which the new school will be built. I want to say, most importantly, we are here today with a small gathering. It is my hope that within the coming 2.5 to 3 years, with everything on target, we can gather here in larger numbers as a Stacia community to celebrate the Gwendolyn Van Putten School in its newest and state-of-the-art form. But most important for me is that we can offer the students of the Gwendolyn Van Putten School the best possible state-of-the-art accommodations, which are essential to their further growth and development. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner.